Maharaj. So the contestants, for your knowledge, on the right or the right of the screen is Sandeep Dive, Federation, uh, and then we have Vikas Dharia, also from Mumbai, like Sandeep. And Vishal, of course, is a state level player but has done well in this tournament to reach the finals. And Sandeep seems to be the favorite after having beaten Abhijit Tripankar, who had scalped world champ Prashant More in the quarterfinals. The toss has been won by Vikas Dharia, and he is likely to take strike. That's what normally happens because they are already seated. So Vikas Dharia will play with white with the break. And to tell you about Sandeep Dive's performance, he quelled the challenge of Abhijit Tripankar in just 2 games at 23-6 and 2017. Abhijit had earlier scalped Prashant More, the world champion in Birmingham in 2016, and who had won the World Cup in Korea in 2018. So, just waiting for the game to commence. The players have already warmed up, sprinkling a bit of powder on the board so that it facilitates the movement of the Carrom men, as they are called. They are white and black. Their value is 1 each, and that of the red in the center, which is called the queen, is 3. And the set is played on the basis of 8 games. But in case if a player reaches 25 points, he is deemed a winner. And the player winning the most number of points in 8 boards is declared the winner. So we are about to start, and I am Ranjit Dalvi, regular football and hockey commentator, now turned a Carrom commentator, bringing this to you via YouTube. Not a good break, so to say. Not a single Carrom man has dropped in the pocket or has been pocketed. So Sandeep opens his account, gets going, and plays a destructive shot to deny his rival. Now Vikas Dharia scored one, pulls one back with a glance. Glance is generally, a stroke played to draw one of your coins or men back towards you and displace the other, or direct it towards the pocket. While displacing, it is usually the opponent's Carrom men or man that is Vikas. Nothing much happening. Sandeep, he was very consistent in the semi-finals against Abhijit Tripankar, who had proved to be a giant killer in many a tournament and was threatening to do so here. Good glance and pocket. He pockets the one which he had brought back towards him. The queen now. It's a sharp cut. I thought he was attempting the queen in the center, slightly off center now. There is a red circle inside which is of 3.18 centimeters diameter. Here he is doing a favor to Vikas. Sandeep is a little bit behind. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the board. Oh, they are even Stevens at this stage. Another one. Does he have a shot at the queen, or will he play separately? Isolate. Yes. He grabs it. So to say. I mean, because the cover is and he thumbs it, but plays a stroke with the use of the thumb. Here he is to will he get this off the cushion? Oh, he gets it. Doesn't need the cushion. So very good beginning. 7 or 8 is it? Let's see what's the score. Vikas Dharia gets going against Federation Cup winner Sandeep Dive. Should be 8-0. Let's see. Players sometimes don't wait. They just take out the coins or carrom men from the pockets. The pockets are quite deep. They are supposed to hold about 10 carrom men at a time. They are designed in such a way. And then the pockets, are about 4.45 centimeters in diameter. And as you see, they face towards the frame or the cushion, as it is called. Cushions or one side of the frame, which of course the board is a square, are 73.5 to 74 centimeters long, and their height is 1.90 to 2.54 centimeters, and the width or breadth is 6.35 to 7.60 meters. There's some discussion going on between the umpires. They have finished the job of cleaning the board with the brush, and then the powder was sprinkled. Sandeep has a good break, but cannot pocket a single carrom man. Here he is using the glance, and earlier was a trial board. I am being corrected. Normally they have a trial board. So this is the first competition board in the finals. But Sandeep lost it, no matter, giving some confidence to Vikas. There it goes. Sandeep. Oh, that's a good double touch. Then apologizes for the accidental pocket. You have to be a little bit honest while playing. Gets it behind, back. Wants to bring them closer to his base so that he can clear them as early as possible. Vikas causes a problem, but not much serious, I would say. A thumb is there that will also help to... No, he makes a hash of it. Had he played it well, he could have removed the one that was there, stuck behind the black. On to Sandeep. He is very steady, consistent. The movement of the striker is smooth, and so is that of the carrom man, which has been asked to move to the pocket, towards the pocket. And there is a cluster over there, but then Vikas finds a way out without disturbing much of those three that are there at the mouth of the pocket. He will try a glance here, if I am not mistaken. Pockets one, gets two back, but then there are two there in front of him on the left hand side, which won't allow him to play much or to take advantage. Is he attempting the queen? No. The black. But again he has been erratic. A bit of bother or a headache for Sandeep, but then he finds a way. It's one balance there at the mouth of the pocket, on the edge of the pocket. He decides to just tickle it in, and now maybe as a matter of safety, he drops that black into the pocket. Vishal returns the favor. Vikas returns the favor, and Sandeep now wickets that with a rebound shot. Difficult. Still 4 on the board and not much available. He'll have to use a deep cut or a glance to get entangled captain out. Deep cut. He has been very incisive with those cuts. Can he use this to advantage? I mean, now Vikas pockets it. Does he have a cover? As soon as you pocket the queen, you have to pocket a carom man of your own, in this case the black. But Vikas, knowing that he would be a loser, prefers not to cover, use that opportunity to his men. And the second shot by Sandeep. And if he gets this, the cameraman thought whether I should jump in or not, but finally it jumped. The push was a little bit more for him to avoid that fall into the pocket. So Sandeep gets onto the board first after that trial board. And a good beginning is always good to win a game. You are on the right path. You and that too in a finals. Finals never rise to good heights, they say. Again, Vikas isn't successful with his break. I mean, this may hurt him. This the trial board also, he wasn't able to make much dent. And Sandeep is playing his cuts very, very consistently. And if he continues to do so, he will pose immense problems for Vikas. He's already gobbled up three, so to say. What is he trying? The queen? Yes. He goes in right earnest. Can he cover this? Yes, he covers. He is in the driver's seat now. 10 seconds for him to take the next decision. What to do next? Is trying this deep cut? No. What was that? Trying to hook it back or trying to glance it back? Vikas takes the easier option. The second one with this scissor grip or scissor style of playing with the two fingers, the middle finger and the ring finger. This too was a little bit difficult, but then let's see how much Sandeep is able to encash. It's taken 1, 2, no, he misses. I mean, the scoreboard is not working right now. We'll get it rectified in some time. It's 7-all. 7-all it is, with Vikas having won the first board. The correct information has not reached me. I thought it was a trial board, but that wasn't the case. So it is 7-all. It is even Stevens, and a good fight ensuing here in the second, on the third board rather. Lots of effort going in. There is a sharp cut required here. He does it, and the board is his. The queen was covered by Sandeep, so it means 4 for Vikas. So it is 11-1 in favor of Vikas at the end of the third board. 8 to be played in all, and the first to reach 25 or to score more points than his opponent turns out to be the winner. So the ritual of wiping out the powder, earlier he used to do with the hand. Now since Carrom has upgraded and it's now on TV, on YouTube, little more improvement is seen. Earlier they used to play with a ivory striker. With the ban on ivory now, they have turned to fiber and plastic. Vikas pockets this one. The striker is of 4.5 5 centimeters diameter and cannot weigh more than 15 grams. And normally players have their own striker, which they use during practice, during match play. Feel the grip is very important. But when at the amateur level, board is okay for the contestants or participants. Play it for entertainment, for pastime. This is a competition, so the conditions have to be ideal. He is trying the cut and the power is less. Couldn't get back towards, can pocket. Trying to clear the impediment because white is Sandeep. What is attempting? Oh, a white shot. White shot. For his opponents. We'll have to wait and see. It's play now. He has got opportunities to clear the board. How much? That we'll wait and see. No. That glance doesn't prove effective. Oh. Now that forces Sandeep to go for the queen. There is a cover available at the edge of the pocket here on the left hand side of Sandeep. He takes it. Another good shot. Will he bring this one back and try to play the striker here? Oh, fails in his attempt. That was a good attempt. He has freed one from there and brought one closer to the pocket on his left, to the base. Here he is trying to dislodge the white. Sandeep takes the easier route. There is one white there close to his thumb which will try to play and extricate. He does it by simply pushing the black in. Vikas, not as consistent to his liking, but now he has pocketed two good, Carrom men. Yeah, this was a glance he tried to play. As for even Stevens, what oh, and not intended. He didn't intend to do that. I feel, but he has an impediment there towards his left hand side. Can he find a way through that? Where will he play that? He does. He does find a way. It goes a little bit, towards the left of the white, avoiding it. Oh no, that would have been a good finish for him. What are the options for Sandeep? He will reduce this one, I believe, yes. How will he deal with this one now, which he missed so badly a couple of attempts ago? He is missing it again. That will cost him this board. Surely. There it is. 3. So it is 14. No, Sandeep Dive has lost this. No, it should be 11-10 then. Yes, Vikas has won. So earlier score was 7-7. I don't know, the electronic scoreboard is not working. So Vikas is 11 and Sandeep is 7. I'll rely on somebody who's informing me this, sitting close to my commentator's box. If there is anything to be corrected, let's see. It was 7-7. It has become 11-7 now. 14-7 with those 3 that he won. Of the 14-7 by the end of the 5th board. Okay. So 3 boards remain. Let's see who can reach 25 or who can outscore the other. So Vikas has made a good start. He has improved his level of consistency. There he is, breaking the cluster and at the same time pocketing it. These are the small things which are crucial, which the players have to do. Let's see what's in store. Vikas has just upped the ante by moving ahead 14-7. Sandeep, though pocketing consistently, has failed to win consistently. Of the 5, he must have won how many? Just one board. Now he has an opportunity to rectify matters, take control of the game. There he is. But with Vikas having just 2 on board, it's a difficult situation. Let's see how he pockets this. Yes, he's done it. The queen is still there on the board, so Vikas will have to see what Sandeep does. He pockets that one too. He has a simple cover over here, but prefers to take that straight one to the right. What will he do with that pair or the one that is there lying near the base? He uses power for that glance shot. Vikas just missed the target. He is in line to, but Sandeep has to play this one in front. He can't dislodge the black that is close to the white. If he opens this pocket again, Vikas has an opportunity, but let's see what he can do with this black. Whether he'll push Vikas further. Yes, he has pushed that white. Vikas will have to come up with a good angled cut, sharp cut. He does it. So 3 to Vikas, 17-7 is the situation at the end of board number 6, and Sandeep Dive, who beat an informed Abhijit Tripankar, finding the going a little bit tough against Vikas Dharia, and the difference is 10 and just 2 boards to go. So Vikas, if he can hold on in the 7th board with 3-4 or something, I believe he'll be through in this first set. Good shot again. Good shot here. Consistent. When the path is straight, he has not erred. Let's see what he has here. Trying to dislodge the white which is closer to the ball on the left. Vikas not panicking much, and neither is Sandeep. Maybe he knows that he'll be able to recover. God knows. Every player has his own way of thinking. Every player knows his way, the way he is going to play, the way he is going to counter his opponent. Vikas is cool, taking his time. Those full 10 seconds that are available to make a decision. Here he is, just saved in time. Had the striker gone in, would have been a penalty of 2 Carrom men. Once the striker drops with 1 Carrom man, it is 2 to be brought back on the board. If it is 2 plus 1 striker, it is 3. Now doesn't have the opening or the space to maneuver his man. Vikas trying to get that one away from the base into open territory. An error. Will this cost? Here he is capitalizing on that. Now what does he have to do? That one lying outside, can he cut it? He does it. Intention clear to pocket as many as he can. That deep, this thing, a little half-hearted, but has created some sort of a hurdle. 3 and 3 lying there. Both will have to find a way. But here he is pressing this, drawing the queen back towards him. How will it cover? Yes, here the one in the circle, yes. He is going to push it. Lack of power. Adequate power. Was it intended? No, of course not. Since it is on the path towards the pocket, definitely not. He intended to cover it. And Sandeep is very consistent with these shots from the center of the board. He can, yes. Oh no. A slight error. And he's scratching his head. He'll be ruining this. Why did I do this? The queen is out and here is a due. Black is in, maybe a double due. So some sort of relief for Sandeep means what Vikas did wasn't helpful to himself. He prefers to bring it back to break that pair. Sandeep, no, he is not getting that. In the earlier board also, he missed twice with the scissors, especially towards his base. This he gets right. It was easy. What does he do with the queen now? He will be going. No, he has brought it back. And now that puts the onus on Vikas to find a way out to deal with the queen. Right now, Sandeep is well placed. He will be thanking Vikas for this. A press shot here. No, it's an error. He has been erring in that area. At least 3 errors over there. That isn't going to help. Let's see what Vikas does. He too is unable to make much impact. So he will be trying to pocket both, but then as the striker rebounds on the cushion, there is not enough power to push both of them. Here he is trying to dislodge. Defensive game going on here. They're fighting for all their worth. Separates the queen. Will he be able to cover it? He's got a punch coming. Whether that punch will be, yes, it is effective. Now it's a question of that one entangled over there. How he prefers to separate it. Maybe he'll hit a cushion. No. Has he opened? No. There is one lying there at the base, Sandeep's base, which Vikas will find difficult. So maybe Sandeep will have to wait and see what Vikas does. He's using the glance now to send a striker back. No. Now, this won't be missed. And it is 5 for Sandeep. So he comes back into the reckoning in the 7th board, makes it 12. So the next board, if he wants to win this set, has to be worth 6 points. And Vikas will be trying to stop Sandeep from doing that or achieving that. So good play, but nothing much exciting or exhilarating or interesting. Lots of errors, lots of wrong decisions taken. Execution has not been proper in some cases. But play has to go on the way it is. Now he has been successful in breaking it well. got at least 3-4 available. Let's see what he does. This is the second one. Will pocket, which will be the third towards the left. Yes, he does. He'll move towards the right if I'm not mistaken. Yes, there he is, consistent. What will he do with the thumb? Will he try and pocket that? No. He'll try to bring that one which is closer to Sandeep's baseline. He tries a cut, a very sharp cut from a 90-degree angle, almost straight. Sandeep weighs his options, drops this in, pushes this in. This, of course, he makes it look so easy. I believe he is on course now to grab the first set. Which one will he play for the cover? Will he try a combination or a... Yes, and it drops perilously. To be or not to be, to jump or not to jump. And that's made things easy for Vikas as he disturbs the white at his base. And the other white also is quite free. Sandeep has to wipe out as many as he can and if possible win the board. Because Vikas has grabbed the queen. So that makes it 3. He has to still reduce another. Still chance there for Vikas to grab this 25-12. Let's see if he can pocket this. He does so. Where is he going to take this one? He has to play it ulta, as they say. Reverse. Top right hand pocket. Now entangled himself, but will be in a position to grab this one if Sandeep doesn't disturb the position of his white man. Oh, I finished. I believe that is over now for Sandeep because I don't think Vikas will miss this one. So it will be 21, 24. Oh yeah, 24. So he has won. So to say, the 8th board is over. So it is 24-12, the first set. Second last board. I mean, you are not giving me proper information. Madam, the first game must have been a trial board. Somebody is misguiding me. Please go there and find out for me. For the sake of the... No, this is last, I understand. Since they are playing, I understand. But I need to get information from you people when I'm sitting away from the board and the scoreboard is not working. So some confusion here because the electronic scoreboard is not working. This is the last board. It is 24-12. I'm seated a little far, about 50-60 feet away from the board, and I'm not able to watch it directly. So this is Vikas now pocketing the queen, followed by the black. There he is missing it. So there was a little bit confusion about the trial board. So it is 24-12 in favor of Vikas. Just needs a point. It's the last board. He need not lose it. And I don't think there will be any difficulty. It's as good as one. 24-12, the difference is 12. So it's going Vikas's way. With that, score क्या था? Vikas is off to a good start now. He's won it 25-12. And now the immediate priority for Sandeep Dive will be to somehow win the second set and force a decider. The way Vikas has been faring after the initial hesitancy, he has struck a purple patch and should be a favorite from here onwards, unless there is a drastic fall in his consistency of play. Since the electronic board is not working, probably they might write the scores on the board. If I'm not mistaken, if I get it right, if I guess it right. The sitting away from the actual play looks difficult. This is the second set and this is the first board, first break. The umpire is doing the needful now. Good old methods. When electronics fail, when the electronic equipments fail, you have to rely on the good old methods. They may get outdated, but they cannot be totally ignored or discarded. Isn't a good break? This was Sandeep with specs. He's been a Federation Cup champion. And he's not a pushover, but then Vikas has nudged him 25-12 in the first set. Quite a big margin. Vikas has to recover, or rather Sandeep has to recover to make a match of it, befitting a final. What is he trying? A cut? Somehow manages to miss it. So, opportunity for Vikas to get going. Reduce the men on the board. This is done quite efficiently as he aims for this shot now, but then there is lack of power in that or lack of conviction. Maybe he has still not gauged the pace of the board. Good for Sandeep to make a recovery, uses a glance shot to disturb those two at his rival's base. Still 6 on the board for Sandeep, quite a tall task against an opponent who is not so consistent, but then is capitalizing whenever he can, making less mistakes, I would say. But now Sandeep has struck the last two Carrom men nicely. He has got this. Oh no, misses this. Generally he doesn't miss those in the center circle while playing towards the top corner. Here he is playing spoil sport. Tries the punch. Again destructive play. This time, lack of power and incisiveness. Cat and mouse on one Carrom man. Now also there is no par. Maybe he has cooled down a bit. Now he gets it from the most unlikely position. This is the uncertainty of the game. Another one goes down. What will he do now? How will he create a passage? Yes, this is the way now. He is going to release the striker on the queen. But he should not be dislodging the white. Oh, he's done it in nice fashion. It's quite straight. Again, it was touch and go. What does he do? Use a connection. Yes, he manages that. So he has 7 to his credit in the opening board. 17, sorry, 6. 6. I believe the umpire will be writing the score over there. So that's a good help for me. Besides a few spectators who are players, they have been helping me. It's kind of them. Sitting away from the action has its advantages as well as disadvantages. If you stay close, the commentary might disturb the players, disturb their composure. So it is the first attempt at broadcasting English commentary live on YouTube, and gradually as we take this ahead, we will have more improvement in the quality of the broadcast as well as the commentary. As we go on refining our method, we will have better and better commentary each passing day or each passing tournament, each passing match. As they say, there is always room for improvement. So with the players, let's see how much they improve or raise the level of their game. Not many options here for Vikas, but here he is managing a glance which facilitates pocketing of the white which was there on the periphery of the pocket. Sandeep has to fight there in enemy territory now. It's bagged one. There is one closer to that ball. Is he playing that one? Or is he playing the queen? Yes. He is trying to disturb the queen, attract his opponent's attention so that he goes for it or falls for it. Where is the cover? Let's see. Yes, he has it. Very efficiently done. This too is going. Yes, it's gone. What is next? A lot of impediments. 7 blacks on the board against 4. Loosens the bunch a bit so that on the next attempt there is another one available. Sandeep meanwhile reduces one. Another gone down the throat, so to say. Swallowed, gobbled. Oh, it's trying to make a way. Diversion in construction terms. Find out a diversion. Oh, nicely taken. Almost. The intent was there. Success wasn't coming his way. But then Sandeep helps him. That's nicely taken. A cut towards the right hand pocket now. That is gobbled up. Good chance here for Vikas. Slowly and steadily is creeping back. Oh no. But it was a good attempt, positive attempt. When your positive results come your way. Had he glanced at what would have happened or brushed that, Or was he doing exactly that? Now, one more attempt at Sandeep's disposal to clear the board. Can he do that? He is capable of doing that. But in these circumstances, can he do that? He has won the first board, no doubt. Here he falters, ceding the board to Vikas. So after two boards, it's a board each. Third board with Vikas to break. So the umpire scoring there, as you see, the board is on scoreboard 6-all. Old methods, they haven't become obsolete. They may not be put into practice because of the availability of electronics. But when technology fails, this is what you can rely upon. You see there in the center, two boards gone, 6 to Sandeep, 6 to Vikas, and here it is Sandeep who was breaking. Third occasion or the third board in this second set after Vikas pocketed it 25-12 quite easily, as the scoreline indicates. Let's see what Sandeep is doing. He's trying to press this, but then isn't able to do that. The pressure was less, the angle was not so accurate. Again, the glance comes into play. He tried to bring the queen towards him. That would have been an advantage had he pocketed the black. Sharp cut required here now from Sandeep. For the right hand, this thing, no. He plays the glance. Prefers to pocket as many as he can. But again, lacking par over here. Both the players seem to be playing on the board. Almost 10 boards have gone and they haven't yet gauged the pace of the board. Pace of the board. Are they tired? Are their fingers a little bit, jaded? We are coming towards the end of the competition. Must have played at least 4-5 matches each on the way to the finals. 3, of course, the quarters, the semis and the finals. Maybe a couple or 3 matches before that. So it's a little bit tiring. You have to keep on concentrating. After all, it's a target sport. The target are the Carrom men, which need to be hit with the help of the striker into those 4 pockets. Let's see how he deals. Nothing much. Has it afforded Vikas the opportunity to do something extraordinary? He's pocketed 1, pockets the queen. There is a cover available. Will he prefer to do that with just 1 white on the board? No, he does it. Brave of him, very brave. Probably he knows that the 3 which are lying to his left are impeding Sandeep's way. Sandeep will have to find a way. What does he do? He plays a rebound. Yes. He takes it. Marvelous. Marvelous. 5. That makes it 11-6 now. The queen was covered by Vikas. So Sandeep not relenting, not giving up so easily. Here is Vikas with his break now. The scissors gets one in to the top, or rather the bottom right hand. He has another lined up over here straight. He must try and win this board so that he doesn't cede more ground again. Lack of judgment so far as the pace of the board is concerned. This the 11th board is over. This is the 12th board. So they should be able to by now gauge the pace of the board, the amount of power to be applied to the striker for the Carrom man to move towards the pocket. But then to err is human. To get tired also, the humans also get tired. Oh, that's a good one. A good glancing shot for a good third pocket take, I would say. He took it in the third pocket. There he is now. He is very consistent with his straight play. What is he doing now? Trying to pull it back. That's the safest idea or the safest option. Going for the queen, is he? Yes, pulls it back. Sandeep not to be distracted by that. Breaks this one. Draws the white out of the way. So now he plays this press but misses by a whisker. Vikas not to lose any opportunity. There he is now. That inconsistency is there. When he plays his shot confidently, he is able to pocket them. Now here he applied more power, and this is a good connection. And Vikas, by applying that power, appeared to be not so confident. Oh, simple miss here. You can't afford to do that in a final. Vikas has... If this goes, no. Sandeep can't yield much now to Vikas. He has to come close. Is he going to disturb the queen? No. He pockets this one and now we'll have to go for the queen. Yes. That is within Vikas's reach. Takes it. But how will he cover it? Can he get that deep cut going? If he gets that, then he is going to disturb the black. Playing the glance makes his position safe. The umpire brings the queen out. With just one left, Sandeep again from the center is absolutely on the dot. Let's see how he does this. No, the cut is not effective. Not at all effective because it hardly moves towards the pocket. Will he play it back off the cushion? No, tried the double touch. Sandeep again, center. He likes that shot. He thrives on that shot. The cut, he takes it. So 5 to Sandeep, inches forward from 11-6. It becomes 16-6 if I am not mistaken at the end of the fourth board. Let's see what the umpire says. 16 versus 6. Sandeep on a roll. A good recovery as of now. It has to last for another 1 or 2 boards so that he can inch closer to 20, which will enable him to try and pocket this set. Yeah, yes. Pocketed one. Slight hesitation, but then with the straight shots he is perfect. What he will do? He will really glance it. No. Takes the safer route. 16-6 in his favor after losing the first set 12:25 in the finals of the Maharashtra Carrom Association Ranking Tournament 2019 here at Sawantwadi, a small town abounding in natural beauty, lots of greenery, lots of, I would say, the atmosphere is cool, lots of good things over here. The food is good, coastal food. You can enjoy the coastal food, the warmth and hospitality of the Kokani Manus, as they say, the man from Konkan. They love to feed their guests. And here, Sandeep is feeding on this situation as he pockets another one. A straight one. Yes. Can he attempt the queen? Is a punch available? Yes, he does it. He is racing. No, that. Why did he change his mind? Why did he go back when he could have played it very well from close quarters? These are the small things that are going to affect you, and you should not let them affect you. His favorite shot now. Now he has faltered because of that miss. See how things change in a moment. How you lose confidence in yourself. He is again doing the same thing. Maybe it's like this viral fever. If one gets affected, the other also gets affected. You'll have to clear that black. That's the best way to get closer to winning this board. Oh, that's a good shot from far off. And that was on the wrong side, I would say. What will he do with the queen? He's got a glance on the both, which has now impeded Sunil's. Here he is now back to his old ways. He's pocketed the queen, covered it. Now what does he do next? How does he get out of that rut or that difficult situation? Oh no. Chance here for Vikas. Yes, it's gone a little bit far. How well will he respond to this? Will he go for the rebound? No. But he has an opportunity coming next. If Sandeep can't capitalize on this, sharp cut is required. Will he do that? No way. Because he gets this one. So he comes back closer. He's covered the queen. Has he? Yes, he has covered the queen. Let's see what the umpire says now. So it was 4 to be precise. 5th board over. How much is that? 7 to Vikas. Just one. The queen was pocketed by Sandeep. So 16-7. Inch by inch. But that won't suffice. This is the 5th board. And if Sandeep has one big board, then it may spell doom for Vikas, at least in the second set. Because the match will then go into the third set. Good shot here again. He's been scoring there towards his right, towards his base with the scissors that he's employing. He's using 2 grips, mind you. So that shows that he is something like an all-rounder who uses 2 grips for 2 different situations. He plays the thumbs with the scissor grip. He doesn't play with the thumb. Here he is missing this. What will Sandeep do? First he'll pocket the straight ones. Now he goes for the queen to minimize the loss in case he loses the board. There he is now, reducing another one. He has to pay attention to his left hand side. Is it straight? Or is he going to use the press? He has used it. Now again there is a good angle. Yes, he is. He is very good with those straight shots. Again, he proves his aptitude or expertise. Again, a good cut. Is he racing now? What is he doing? Oh, another shot. What a shot that was. What a shot. Oh, that was a nice finish. That was a nice finish. 7 to add to the 16. So it makes it 23-7 with 2 boards still remaining. I mean, now he won't have the advantage of the queen. But then Vikas will have to come with boards of 8, 9 or 7 to catch up with Sandeep. The difference is 16. He needs to win 2 boards, the remaining 2 boards, a very big margin. Maybe the next board will decide the fate of this set. Oh, he just took 2. So it is 18-7. Vikas had pocketed the queen. The excitement getting over me over here. Okay, it's 22-7. 22-7. He had 6, 3 plus 3, that is 6, that is 22-7. So the queen doesn't count for him now with 2 boards remaining. So Vikas will have to win big, 8, 7, 9. But that we'll have to wait for a couple of minutes to see what he can. He is on the rampage now because he knows that he has to perform or perish in this second set. He has to bring that tally down. Sandeep, 2, 3, 4. Where does he go now? He goes to the left hand bottom pocket. That's 5. That's well done. Will it be 6 now? Yes. He is making things easier for himself. This is the 7th in a row. Oh, a narrow miss over here. Now the pressure is now on Vikas, but he responds with a simple pocket of that black towards the right top hand. Will he get this punch? Yes, he gets it. Things hotting up now. There he is now, displacing that white. He can cut the queen or play a press shot. There he is. Misses it narrowly. Sandeep will pocket it so that Vikas doesn't get the advantage. Let's see how this works. Yes, can he do this and 4 and win the set? Yes, he has won the set. 4. Finally set for a nice finish, for an exciting finish. The players are back at the board, having enjoyed that brief respite of 2 minutes to have a sip of water. to bring down the heart rate with some deep breathing. I don't know whether they do deep breathing, but normally most of the sports persons now, they take help of yogic breathing, which helps them to bring down the excitement, to bring down the heart rate, to stabilize their nerves. See, you have to learn to stabilize your nerves, that a little bit of nervousness may lead to sweating, a little tremor in the playing finger. These are all there. These are part of sport. We have seen amongst athletes, well-trained athletes, the heart rate goes up to 160, 165 when they are at the peak of their activity. But I have seen squash players have better heart rates. They train better. Resting heart rates of 35, 40 is something unheard of in other sports. A straight combination here. He gets it. Sandeep has now changed sides. He is on the right of your screen. Didn't succeed. Was trying to play a glance. The Carrom man stuttered a bit. They also behave erratically sometimes. See, each Carrom man, although their weight and their dimensions are somewhat the same, they don't behave in the same manner. It's like human beings, Like two human beings are not the same. Carrom men may not be same. In appearance, they may be same. But they behave oddly sometimes. Maybe a speck of powder here or there. Maybe a scratch on the board here and there. But that is unlikely in competitive sports, in competitive Carrom. When the equipment is of the highest order, it is Synco, as you see on the board. Their equipment is being used over here. Then there are other partners also. Finance partners are Indian Oil Corporation, who have been generous enough to loosen their purse strings. Then there is the NARAYAN Shantaram GOSAVI Charitable Trust from Sawantwadi, who have been encouraging and forthcoming in their efforts to promote Carrom in this small district, coastal district of Sindhudurg. And what is he attempting? A cut at the far side? Yes, with a glance. It's nicely done. Such shots, they increase your confidence. But now he has let himself down a bit. Maybe he would have been able to clear another 3-4 Carrom men of his. Right now he has got 6 on the board. And now I believe Vikas has an opportunity to grab this. A big board, big board, big board. The opener of the third set. How many? 6 and 3. 9 is it? Yes, 9. So Vikas into the lead quickly. In the third set, the first board taken 9-0. One small error on the part of Sandeep. And he had to give away 6 points to his, or rather 9 points to his opponent, including the 3 for the queen. So 6 black Carrom men on the board proved very fruitful for Vikas Dharia, who now will be eyeing to win this third set. But then Sandeep has a good break here. Good break. At least 4-5 for the taking. Second one is in. What is he trying? The queen. Very early. He is very consistent with the queen. Barring a mistake or two, he has been very consistent. I mean, the red color probably excites him. There he is. What will he do? Will he take it back or will he cut it? Oh, was a difficult stroke anyway. But having bagged the queen, now he has to ensure that he finishes off this argument so that he can come back into the game. Vikas has different ideas now. He's displacing that one. Playing spoil sport. Nothing constructive here. I mean by that it's destructive, but Sandeep responds. He has Vikas in a spot of bother now. Vikas has to extricate himself. Poor attempt over here. He's got a cut going there to the far side. And he's very consistent from the center circle. And its vicinity. Be the queen. Here is a connection shot lined up. He is successful. He has to get this one right if he can from this angle. Yes, from the ball. He's going to press the black. Is he? No. Yes, that happens to be the case. Maybe at the lower pocket. No. Bottom pocket. The idea was good. Execution wasn't immaculate. That there on the arrow, no, he is trying to spoil his chances. I don't know why he has kept that one there. Should be pocketing that. He's trying this one. It goes. It's a good shot. Good shot. Sometimes they move. The men move quickly. He was trying that double over there. Had it gone, the board was very much his. Yet Vikas will have to struggle now. Lots on the board. Still 4 there. 4 plus 3 can be 7. Oh, manages another one. Somehow. Intent was there. But I don't know. Now he's cleared most of it. Sandeep will have to think twice. Because he's getting it in from most unlikely positions. Now this should be enough for Sandeep to grab at least 5. There it is. So 9-5. 9-5 in the third set. The decisive set of the match. A final never rises. You know, the standard of play or level of play is never high. Because there is too much at stake in a final. Pride, prestige, and of course the trophy which will adore your showcase for years, and you will be telling the story to your children as well as grandchildren. And I don't know whether great grandchildren will be there to savor that. That's a good break here. 2 straight away. Third very much on. Fourth is also there for the taking towards the left hand top corner. The press can be applied over here, but no, he falters. A little casual. Some opportunities for Sandeep. First he has taken. This is the second to the far corner. He is very good from there. Very good, very consistent, very straight. There is a shot lined up, yes. What does he do next? So one here, over here, towards the left. Does he go for that? No. Try to play a glance? No. There was one here towards his left, which he could have taken easily. Vikas, is there some way open for the queen? No. That plays it reverse, doesn't succeed. Onus now on Sandeep to pocket those blacks. There he is missing. Maybe one shot out of 10 he is missing. Is the queen there? I believe it is there, but he will prefer to take this one. Oh ho ho ho. This will help Sandeep a lot. 10 seconds required. Not more than that to be taken. This he plays well now. See, for a change, when he's under pressure, he plays well. What about this one? He has to, yes, disturb this thing, yes. Will he play the queen? Yes. He's going after it? No, no, no. At some time he'll have to play the queen. He can't risk it there. As second thoughts. He has to hurry now with this shot. It was quite easy. So why were the second thoughts in his mind? He'll have to pull this one back, the queen. Oh, he grabs it. Oh, ho, ho. Good chance here. Very good chance to finish off with 6 points. There he is. Very well done. 5:15. By the end of the third board, that's good going. A good lead. How much is it? 9:15? Oh, 11. 11:5. Oh, just a minute. 11:9. I'm sorry. From 5 he has moved up. Yes. He was in the lead. It is 9:11. I'm sorry. Stand corrected. Sandeep is 11. Vikas is 9. It was 5. From 5 it became 11. I was under the impression that Vikas won the board, so I made it 15. I stand corrected. Lots of excitement here. The way Sandeep finished it, it sent my pulse racing up. Oh no, poor miss here, poor shot, bad miss. Again, just tentative, nothing coming out of it. Good chance for Sandeep here to clear a few men from the board. Will he bring the striker back in that cluster? No. Plays it delicately. Doesn't want to disturb much. Oh, this doesn't help. Vikas has got 2, 3 maybe. What is he doing? No. He's again tentative, trying to dislodge the one at the pocket, the white one at the bottom pocket. Lots of destructive play to, upset the opponent. But Sandeep is not taking chances. He just pockets it. Try to pull this back now. Yes. He's been able to isolate 2 of them. Free them from the cluster of blacks. But good opportunity for Vikas also. He's got this one now straight. Will he dislodge the white? Yes. But then not much helpful, because yet it is impeding the black's way over there. He has to play these 3, but he is preferring to disturb the white, disturb Sandeep's concentration, make him go after that all the time. But Sandeep, a master at cuts, will take it, yes. When you are a top quality player, you should not be missing those straight ones, and should be pocketing the difficult ones also to show your class and caliber. Sandeep is consistent with those straight ones. Will he pull one back now? Will he? Oh no, he's playing in the center. He's now giving the same medicine to Vikas, disturbing his concentration. Okay, you do it to me, I can do it to you. So one strike wasted by Vikas in the bargain. What does Sandeep do now? Get those back. But then the queen is free now. Doesn't appear now from here at least. Vikas pockets this one. He has one on the right. That too finds its way to the pocket. The queen is going. Maybe he will win this board. Let's see. Just wait. He has an opportunity. Yes, yes, yes. 4 and 3, 7 to Vikas. Oh, 7 to Vikas. So he is on to 16 now. At the end of the fourth board, is it? Yes, fourth board. They change sides now. At the end of the fourth board, oh, it's 11-16, 16-11, is it? Let's wait and see. A lead of 5, quite handy at this stage, but not exactly a winning lead or an invincible lead. 4 is hardly anything. One big board and the tables may change. Vikas leading 16-11. Right from the beginning he has been in the lead. For him, it's necessary to keep ahead. So that will help put up the pressure. It's a bad break here. Sandeep on the go. Now he'll have to ensure that Vikas doesn't get the queen now. I don't know how he's going to deal with that issue. He's managed to pocket 2. This will be the third one. He's very strong from that area. Very strong. Very strong. Hours and hours of practice. Hours and hours of practice, resulting in high levels of confidence. You need to perfect the art. Here he is again. Straight shots, no way. But here, again, the commentators curse. If you say he's playing well, then he fluffs an opportunity. This is a good shot. Brought those whites in the open. Let's see how he deals with this connection. Probably, yes, a small error. Will it prove costly? The glance failed. But the 2 at the top right hand are nicely placed. The third one on the left too is better placed. Couldn't follow it up. The Ghoda Gadi, as we call it, one behind the other. The horse and then the cart. Here the cart went astray. What is he doing? Yes. Disturbed it. Is it to his advantage? We'll know very soon. Because Vikas here has a lot many opportunities. Yes, but the one has got stuck in the at the opponent's base. He'll have to free that one. Yes, he has done well. This black here on the right, no, he's trying to get the queen closer to him, away from Vikas, and at the same time disturb his concentration, force him to go after the queen, force him to think about the queen. Because this is a stage where the lead is 16-11. A good board with the queen will take you into the 20s, and which is closer to 25. The winning score in Carrom in 8 boards. If it is less than that, then the player having more number of points, larger number of points wins. Oh, he's managed to disturb that. Free his black. So he has been sent on a wild goose hunt, as they say. Chasing shadows. He will take this. How does he go about with the queen? He'll have to bring it to a position of safety. A hook shot. That has forced Vikas to go for the queen. So if he covers it, let's see, maybe a point or 2 for Sandeep remaining. Just 1 remaining. He may not get the board if Vikas does well, because the difficult one he pocketed. So he moves on to 20. 20 in the 5th board. 9 is a handy lead. A very handy lead. Very, very handy lead. Now the sixth board about to commence, and Sandeep having the advantage of the break. He has to do something drastic over here. It's a do or die situation. He doesn't score heavily here. There is a likelihood of him losing, but it's a good break. 2 towards the two lower pockets. It's a nice break. He is very good over there. But why is he lagging? Takes the queen. He is very sure. He wants to deny the queen to Vikas very early. So that will put pressure on Vikas to at least win the board. And if he wins, then it makes life difficult for Sandeep. But now he is at ease with this. But three of them entangled. What does he do next? He has to pull it back at random. We call it Ram Bharose. Just have faith in God and do it. Just do it and wait for the outcome. Slightly better, but Vikas is on a roll. He isn't flinching. He isn't yielding. This is a connection shot now, but then the par. Many a times he has let go these opportunities because lack of par. I mean, at this stage of the match, he should be able to gauge the pace of the board very accurately. I mean, there is no reason why he shouldn't be. If this rebound is successful, no. It would have been a big gain for Sandeep over here. 6 on the board, 6 and 3 would have made it 9. And Vikas, or rather Sandeep would have come closer to him. It's not happening. Not happening. But yet, it will be good for Sandeep to pocket this board or to win this board. But now there is an impediment. How does he clear that? No. The Ghoda goes in, the Gadi doesn't. The horse goes in, but the cart doesn't. Sandeep is in a better position as yet. As yet. But here Vikas is grabbing 1 to reduce his men to 2. Oh ho! That was a double double effort. Sandeep doesn't miss these ones. So 5 is not bad. At least he inches closer. 16-20 with 2 boards left. 16-20, a close tussle, a nail-biting tussle for both the players. With 2 boards left, it's going to the distance. Both of them looking a bit tired. They are putting in their best efforts. The last 2 miles to go, I mean the 2 boards. And now Vikas has to capitalize on this. He is much closer. 5 with the queen. And he is through. He will be the king. He will be coronated the king in this ranking tournament. How much that will help his ranking will be seen later. Here he is grabbing this opportunity. Still 7 on the board. White men. Will be 6 now. No. Again. The pace. I mean, is failing to gauge the pace. Sandeep does his bit of disturbing that white, so that's Vikas has to do some thinking. He tried to drop that white in the right hand lower pocket, base pocket. Vikas is rolling now. I believe if he continues in this vein, then he is inching towards the crown. He has to deal with the queen, but there is some support over there with which he can play the glance. But how does it come? How does it come? Let's see. Oh, that there he gets it right. The queen is free now. Can he play it perfectly? The pace of the board. I am talking of that again and again. Had he not missed those chances, he would have finished this set by now. I have no qualms or no difficulty in saying that. Sandeep has judged the pace of the board very well. See, just adequate. No, again the curse of the commentator. I mean, this is too much. I shouldn't be speaking then. Here he is getting it right. Just 2 on the board. He can yet win it with 6 there on the board. 6 black still on the board. Oh no. The first thing that Sandeep has to do. Oh no, he has got 7 on the board. He has to come with something drastic. Another 3 at least he should be, or 2 he should be pocketing. So there is another board for him left to fight. How does he overcome this situation? Right now he is under the shadow of defeat. But takes this one nicely. Lives to fight another day, another board. Oh no, an impediment. Difficult day for Vikas because there is one black over there. How does he play it? The cut. Oh, sharp cut. Dadagiri, as they say. Use of force. Maximum force for maximum effect. Just one remaining. He has to just extricate himself out from there. Oh, that was a fine attempt. Sandeep must have had his heart in the mouth. Let's see now. How much of a deficit he can cut, or can he finish this? He doesn't miss this. Let's see if he can get this one. He gets this one. Oh. What a fight. What a fight. So it's down to the last board, the 8th board. Whoever wins big will be the winner. Is it 17? 17-20. So Sandeep has to go for 8. 20 all. Oh, 20 all. 20 all. So both of them need 5. 20 all. 3 and 1, 4. He had covered the queen. 20 all. Both have to go for broke now. One has to be the winner, of course. And anyone who wins with any margin is going to be the winner. The queen is there for the taking. But then even a single point victory now in the 8th board will be sufficient to crown that player the king. And the advantage is with Sandeep, as he is playing with the whites, having the opportunity to attack first, pocket a few more. No, this is something random. He's tried. I don't know what he was aiming at. Only the player knows. The bystanders, the spectators, it's difficult for them to decipher what was there in his mind. Here is Vikas taking advantage, getting down to business. He disturbs the white, disturbs his concentration, make him think. What is he trying? A connection? No. A pullback of the front cushion. There he is. Sometimes he gets it right, sometimes he applies less power and then repents. Oh, this is not Carrom. Like, this is not cricket. This is not a gentleman's game, the way he played. You have to be positive. Oh no, this will prove costly. Pressure piling up. There is a crown at stake, pride at stake, the trophy at stake. with the help of which again lack of pace in that shot. He has to go for the queen? No, he is not going, but he will now. There is a shot lined up there in the center. Will he try that connection? Oh no, slightly erratic. Will he go for the queen? He isn't. He'll push the white away. No, it's not the intent. Oh, nice one. A glance and a pocket. But then, has he got it clear? Can he? Yes, he's going for the queen. He has to go now. He has to. Oh, nice one. Nice one. Has he paved the way towards the title? Yes. Yes, a good rebound here. And he stands to win the title. The crown is his. Again, the lack of pace. Now, how much is going? Sandeep is going to reduce the connection. How much can he displace the black? Where can he place it? The queen is Vikas's. So Sandeep still not giving up, not yielding, not yielding, not yielding. Is he going to make a meal of it? If he finishes this, then it is his match. No, again lack of power. I believe it is Vikas's match now. Looks more easy for him. Sandeep made a brave attempt, no doubt. There it is, and we have Vikas